So this is we were discussing about the life cycle of fern. So in the life cycle of fern, we have studied till that the sporophyte is there, which is green leafy, and at the back side of the sporophyte there are the sporangia, which is the spore bearing structures, and meiosis is taking place and haploid spore is producing. The spore is spread through air or through water, and then when the spore is falling with the water on the soil, absorption of the mineral nutrient occurs along with the water. Then the spores start to germinate, and when germinating spore is dividing continuously, then it forms a heart shaped prothallus, heart shaped green structure called prothallus. So this prothallus is having, at the notch at the top corner, it is having one sex organ, and at the base part it is having the other sex organ, and some root like structures are there by which is attached to the soil. This is soil, and these are root like structures called rhizoids. So it is attached with the rhizoid to the soil, and upper surface it is having a female sex organ. This female sex organ is having is called archegonium, and the round structures at the base is antheridium. So these sex organs, antheridium will produce sperms, and the archegonium will produce eggs, and there will be single egg in one archegonium. So when the sperms will be produced, they will be released in the water, and the water will help the sperms to float and to go in the archegonium, and fertilization will take place. So inside the archegonium, fertilization will take place, and here the zygote is formed. After fertilization, zygote is formed. So zygote is formed inside the archegonium. If this is an archegonium and here the fusion has occurred, so this is zygote. So zygote undergo then division. So zygote divide, division take place, mitotic division take place, and mitotically if it divides, and from the heart-shaped prothallus only a green leafy structures appear, a green leafy structure appear. So this green leafy structure is again the sporophyte. This sporophyte is again the continuation of the life cycle. So this sporophyte has then again made the green leafy structure called sporophyll or spore bearing leaves. So life cycle is completed. Only there is a short period in which prothallus is there, and the prothallus represent the gametophyte, because the prothallus is a structure which is producing, which is having sex organs, archegonium and antheridium, and it is just a structure which is producing the sex cells, egg and the gametes and the sperm. So therefore it is gametophyte. So this is the life cycle of the fern. This is how you have to learn about it. In the next video we will going to understand about the angiosperms and the gymnosperms. The gymnosperm is the primary we can say plants, more developed from the ferns but less developed from the most developing plants called angiosperms. So regarding gymnosperms, they are conifers. You can learn them in the NCERT, you can read them in the NCERT. And regarding the angiosperm, their life cycle is drawn in your NCERT only. So if you have the NCERT material, or if you don't have it, then CBSE site is there from which you can download also that angiosperm material, and I will share the PPT of both gymnosperm and angiosperm in your class group. And I want, मुझे ये है कि आप इस प्लांट किंगडम के चैप्टर को कंप्लीट करके रखो. टेरिडोफाइट के बाद जिम्नोस्पर्म भी लिखो और एंजियोस्पर्म भी लिखो. मैं आपको, अगर मेरी वीडियो नहीं होगी तो किसी और टीचर के लेक्चर भी आपको शेयर कर सकती हूँ, उसके थ्रू भी आप पढ़ सकते हो. बट आपको ये टॉपिक्स कंप्लीट करना है. आफ्टर टेरिडोफाइट्स आपको पहले जिम्नोस्पर्म करना है, लिखना है उसको, एंड देन आफ्टर जिम्नोस्पर्म यू हैव टू learn about last topic, angiosperm, and at last, in the finally there will be a chapter, there will be a topic which is the types of life cycle, alternation in generation, under the topic alternation in generation. So in this alternation in generation, you will be learning about the three types of life cycle, that is haplontic type of life cycle, diplontic type of life cycle, and haplodiplontic type of life cycle. So this is how this chapter will end. So chapter 3 of the class 11th will end in this way. So thank you.